some post-production, make your image more spectacular. Welcome to the image retouching and beautification workshop. Most photographers have faced this request. After delivering a bridal shoot to clients or models, someone inevitably asks, "Can you also make us a wedding poster?" How do you beautify and produce such a poster? It demands a fair amount of post-production skill. For instance, a solid grasp of layer blend modes. Let's jump into the live demo and see exactly how. Say your client is about to hold the wedding and wants you to design a poster. Where do we start? First, look down the poster dimensions. Posters differ in aspect ratio from ordinary photos, so we must decide this upfront. For this project, we'll use a 2:1 aspect ratio. Therefore, when creating the new document, we enter those numbers first. Inside file greater than new, you'll see with height options. You can pick centimeters or inches. Here I set centimeters width, 1 meter height, 250 ppi enough for large format inkjet. That satisfies print output specs. Hit create and you have a blank canvas. With the size settled, we next decide what visual narrative must appear. For a wedding, the background is usually festive, so we pick a celebratory backdrop. Drag it straight into the canvas. If it fits perfectly, no crop is needed, just double-click to commit. Note, large files demand a robust workstation. High-resolution textures can bog down weaker GPUs. Once it's open, we browse the client's photo folder for a hero image. Uncertain which one? Drop the whole set into Photoshop. When one lines up nicely, double-click, judging the emotional content. I'll pick the shot with the largest couple silhouette to serve as the master layer. How do we fuse the two layers? Opacity becomes the key mediator. Lower the opacity so the couple gently dissolves into the festive background. A subtle there, but not there look. Of course, CT and LT free transform lets the scale or distort if the framing feels off. If the subject sits awkwardly, transform the layer until the visual mass balances. Double-click to commit. But just semi-transparent layers alone look dull. We need decorative vectors. So we import some ornamental templates. Notice the existing backdrop already carries heart-shaped bokeh. We can export the negative space. Let's drag into heart icons from the asset folder. Drop them onto new layers. Double-click to place. We only need their contours. Position them where they echo the background hearts. Scale as required. Then commit, always keep the final look in mind. Here I want only the interior heart, so the pen tool is ideal for a clean cutout. The pen tool excels on high contrast, well-defined edges. Once the path is closed, turn it into a selection and add a solid color fill layer. Pick any color for now, we'll refine later. OK, repeat the procedure. Isolate the second heart. Patience is part of the craft. Load the selection. Fill with a warm orange. What next for these half layers? We'll probably dial down their opacity. They're too assertive, too eye-catching, which breaks subtlety. Now drag the couple photos above the heart shapes and toggle their visibility back on. The eye icon equals visibility. We'll clip the photos to the heart masks. This confines the imagery inside the heart contours. Simple. Hold out. Hover between layers. The cursor becomes a clip icon. Click Done. Now you can freely move or scale the clip photo until the framing feels right. Once satisfied, double-click to commit. Commit. Repeat for the upper heart. Turn visibility on. Drag the second couple photo into the top heart slot. Crucial. Keep your layer stack logic straight. MIS ordering breaks the clip. Same clip maneuver. I'll click between layers. At first the photo may seem to vanish. You're seeing only a corner. Free transform CT/LT to scale and pan until the couple is centered. Aim for a balanced crop. Watch out. No vital limb should be clipped off. Maintain readable body language. Commit. If the inserted photos still feel too heavy, lower their opacity further. Opacity down. Now the subjects sit harmoniously inside the hearts. Time for textual accents. What wording does the couple want? Typical wedding headline. We're getting married. Or a custom tagline. Confirm with the client. The phraseology takes priority. Commit text layer. You can download typography templates or handcraft the lettering. Scale and current taste. Keep readability at poster distance. Commit. A single flat text layer often looks sterile, so duplicate it. CT or LJ chooses to duplicate layers or drag the layer onto the new layer icon. Next, select the lower duplicate. Open Layer Styles and choose Stroke. Pick a color pink or festive red or coal. Adjust stroke width, but global stroke can look cheap. It lacks dimensional nuance. It outlines every glyph uniformly. Often tacky. My habit. Load the text as a selection. Create a new solid color layer underneath. Then nudge it a few pixels. This faux drop shadow adds depth. You can even scale that offset layer for a 3D lift. Back to the tab tool. Mr. XX and Ms. Y. Plus date line. I'll skip the actual numbers here. Placeholder. Double-click the type layer. Or hit Alt for transform handles. Adjust size and leading visually. I prefer CT/LT for intuitive scaling. Drag corner handles, YC wig. Color shift is needed. If the 两行 spacing feels loose, tighten it up. Repeat trick. Duplicate. Recolor the lower layer dark red. Slightly desaturated. Good contrast. Nudge downward left for a shadow read. And there you have it, a finished wedding poster. That concludes our micro tutorial on wedding poster beautification and production. Thank you.